Hi, welcome to today's learning video on good pharmacovigilance practice, that is also called as GVP. We will learn about module 3 today, that is pharmacovigilance inspection. Let us see what are you going to learn today. Now let us learn what is good pharmacovigilance practice. Say GVP are sets of measures drawn up to facilitate the performance of pharmacovigilance in European Union, that is EU. GVP apply to marketing authorization holders, the European Medicine Agency, that is EMA, and Medicine Regulatory Authority in the any EU member state. They cover medicines authorized centrally via the agency as well as medicine authorized at national level. The guideline of GVP was a key deliverables of 2010 pharmacovigilance legislation. So, what are the modules covered by good pharmacovigilance practice? If you see this guideline, we have module 1 to module 16, and in today's lecture, we are going to learn about module 3 specifically, that is pharmacovigilance inspection. In subsequent videos, we will cover rest of the modules. Before we start learning about this module, let us try to understand some key definitions like inspection, what is MAH. If you understand these topics, probably this will help you to understand the module 3. So what is pharmacovigilance inspection? As per definition, inspections are performed by regulatory authority. It is an official review of the documents, facilities, records, and other resources that are deemed by the authority to be related to clinical trial that may be located at the site of the trial or at the sponsor's end, or it may be at contract research organization facility, that is CRO as well. The next thing that we will learn today about marketing authorization holder, that we called as MAH. So MAH is this person, or it may be a company, who is licensed to distribute, sell and commercialize the medicinal product. Once a medicinal product is marketed and in use by the patient, the MAH continues to be responsible for PV activities and is liable for inspection. Let me take an example. Say a pharma company A is a company and have licensed pharma company B to distribute or sell the product in EU, that is European Union. In this case, pharma A is a sponsor and pharma B is a marketing authorization holder who will be liable for inspection. The objective of GVP inspection is to check compliance of MAH for personnel. That means, are the people trained and have adequate education and knowledge to perform the job? Process, system and facility, etc. It also checks compliance to the company procedures and SOP. That means, are you following SOP that you have laid down for your processes? Third, they are going to check compliance to the local or global PV regulatory requirements. Are you complying to this? And in inspection, if they find any non-compliance, inspector will possibly enforce action against MAH. with aim for protecting the people's health. Now, what is the basis of inspection scope is defined? Inspection scope will depend on objective of the inspection as well as coverage of any previous inspection. However, some of the points that is considered to define the scope of inspections are information supplied by MAH in the Pharmacovigilance System Master File, that is your PSMF. Second could be information concerning the functioning of the PV system. For example, compliance data that is available for the agency, such as vigilance, reporting, and data quality audit, etc. The third possible reason could be specific triggers, like, for example, non compliance to fulfillment of the commitment. This could be a reason to define the scope of the inspection. So far, you have learned about GVP, MAH, and PV inspection. Now, let us learn what are the types of inspection. There are 6 types of inspection as per this module, as shown on your screen. We will learn each study type of these inspection. The first inspection type is system and product related inspection, which focus on product related PV issues rather than this is a general system review. The second type of inspection is routine and for cause inspection. Generally, routine inspections are scheduled in advance as part of their inspection programs. However, for cause inspection are triggered due to various reasons like change in risk-benefit balance, for example. We will study the details of the cause inspection in our next slide. The third type of inspection is pre-authorization inspection. What does this mean? These are inspection performed before marketing authorization is granted to MH, conducted with the intent of examining existing or proposed PV system. The fourth type of inspection is post-authorization inspection. Now, post-authorization PV inspections are performed to examine whether the MAH has complies with the PV obligation once MAH is granted. Fifth type of inspection is a re-inspection. It means you have already been inspected. For certain reason, you are going to be re-inspected. Now, this is based on the risk factor. The sixth and the last type of inspection is a remote inspection, which are performed remotely at the premises of the MH or firms that are employed by the MH. In such type of inspection, inspectors are present remotely over internet like a Zoom or a Teams call or on telephone. And this is a fully virtual inspection, as some of the example could be inspection those run during the COVID period. I hope you have some clarity what are different types of inspections are. Let us learn some more details of cause of inspection. This inspection may trigger due to change in risk-benefit balance of a product. It can be delay or failure to identify or communicate a risk or a change in the risk-benefit balance. The third could be communication of the information on the PV concern to the general public without informing to the EMA, that is your regulatory authority. The fourth reason that will trigger such inspection will be issues with expedited and periodic reporting. Say, for example, delay or omission or poor quality of reports or probably an inconsistent in the data that has been reported to regulatory authority. The fifth could be poor quality data or failure to provide the requested information or data within the deadline specified by the regulatory authority. The sixth reason for such inspection could be concerning about the status or the fulfillment of the risk management plan commitments. Last but not least would be some other sources of information or the complaints that has been received by the EMA on a particular product that will trigger cause inspection. Now let us learn what are the sites that can be inspected by the inspectors. Any party carrying out PV activities in whole or in part, or on behalf of or in conjunction with MH may be inspected. Say, for example, central hub for the global PV, or it can be a company affiliate, say, for example, like a country office. It could be a marketing partners who is marketing your drug in a particular EU state, or even it can be a contract research organization who is performing a case processing for MH. So, what are regulatory actions and sanctions post inspection is performed? Remember, aim of EU legislation is to protect public health. And if any non-compliance with PV activities or PV obligation is detected, necessary action is taken by EMA. The action depends on negative impact on the public health due to non-compliance and even product withdrawal from the market. Why this module is important to learn? You have been working in a PV department or you may work in future. As a PV scientist, it is important for you to understand this module for inspection orientation so that you adhere to the SOPs and the processes of your organization while you are doing a case processing. You may also be chosen for inspection interview and your documentation can also be reviewed by inspector. I hope this makes sense. In the next video, we will learn how to prepare for inspection, include planning, and some do's and don'ts and the best practice of PV inspection. If you like this presentation, we have two requests to make. One, subscribe to our channel as your viewership is important to us. And second, share this video with all your friends so they also get benefited. Thank you so much for your time for watching this video.